Let's jump into the land of Dawn, the first Fredrin in MPL Indonesia Season 10. I can't wait to see what he can bring into the land of Dawn because teams have opted to actually, ignore this hero for the longest time since he was able to be picked up last week, or no, week 3.
Yeah, that's a question. I'm wondering how it's going to perform. I have a lot of questions, especially the laning phase as well, because I want to know, is GEEK stronger in those side lanes? Because that's something that Alter Ego Esports was struggling before. We do know that Alter Ego Esports is one of those teams that have really strong side lanes, and if those side lanes are shut down, it doesn't seem like they're able to perform the way that we're usually accustomed to seeing. Now, GEEK with the early game-centric draft, are they able to utilize this properly? You can see that Leo Murphy already is trying to prevent that from happening, but so far, Alter Ego Esports, they're not playing as aggressive as we're accustomed to seeing.
Well, now it's a different situation completely because Alter Ego, they can match GEEK in the mid lane clearing department, so they have a lot more options to go for those big roams. Ooh. They also do have Sally Boy as a Paquito in the jungle, so their mid lane jungle roam combo is actually a lot stronger and it provides a lot of burst. So Baloyski needs to be very, very careful in when and where he goes for those hooks.
It's crazy, right? There's a lot of comfort picks here for GEEK and for Alter Ego, they're going to be quite... Whoa, what's going on here? There's going to be a pause coming in through. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to wait a bit. There is most probably a technical issue, but the fans are still here supporting their team.
Yeah.
The Fredrin.
See? It's not just me.
Since you mentioned Vendini, it got stuck in my head. The Fredrin pick, though, who would have thought? Out of all the teams, right, trying to pick it up, honestly, I think it's very interesting to see that, the team that's not doing particularly well, they're the ones experimenting and coming up with these weird compositions, and it's exciting. It's cool to see that they have the confidence needed to try and make something like this happen.
I think that's the beauty of what, honestly, Jana QT has brought to the table as well, other than all the other members. I think GEEK this time around, they're more dynamic. They have unique hero pools, and that's the awesome thing to see. But we do have an audience comment here from you guys through TikTok, Rizal Ahmed 44. Let Maman play. I believe today we can win 2-0.
Oh, that aged like milk. Unfortunate. Well, they can still win, but not 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 is already an impossible situation, unfortunately. But Alter Ego, they have shown they have comeback potential, and now they're going up against a composition that looks, in a way, experimental, because we have not seen a lot of success, or we haven't seen at all Fredrin in the MPL so far.
Yeah, we're jumping back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Luke has actually popped in his sprint here, maybe because he got ganked by Udil early on, but let's take a look. Whoa, Omwawa! He's opted to go for Alter Ego, even though he loves the Fredrin. Time prediction by Axe, though. Baloyski going for the hook, connecting it onto Sally Boy, using the flicker to get out as Luke comes in with the Brave Assault, knocking Udil up, but Udil's just chasing him down with a bloody hunt. Stolen. He picks up a kill. First blood picked up by Udil as he now runs away. Alter Ego there to back him up with Molly connecting onto Luke. It's going to be Elzura picking up a 1-for-2 trade in the board. Alter Ego still leading. GEEK forced to back up.
With the ban advantage now, Alter Ego Esports, they're going to focus on the objectives. They're going to stay disciplined and they're going to take this next turtle. Uncontested as it seems. Jana QT is still busy in the orange buff. So they are going to be doing there's a little difference here between game number 1 and game number 2. Alter Ego Esports, they do have the advantage in terms of rotation so far, but that's still on the foot of GEEK If GEEK can make a play, then it might be a little bit more different in terms of that map control.
Wow, I mean, Alter Ego, we already mentioned they have more wave clear, and they have a lot more fighting tools in the early game, and they put that to good use. Baloyski, when he's jumped on, the hook doesn't really doesn't really pull anyone out of position too bad. And despite the best attempt from GEEK Alter Ego come out on top, but they're trying to equalize right here under the turret.
Oh, Jana with the web strings. He's able to get out. Oh my goodness, beautiful play there by Jana. He's definitely comfortable on this hero, and he's opted to go for the same, high and dry, like game 1. If it ain't broke, do not fix it, Arashi.
Boy and Ahmad going for the killing spree instead. Very interesting choices here, and I think we have to see how that works out, but right now, it's a pick off from GEEK
Yeah, see ya, Ahmad, really. You're not going to get away from a Beatrix Franco once you get hooked in. That's a whole lot of burst from the Beatrix, and that's why this combination is just so scary. Meanwhile, though, Leo Murphy with the Dragon Flicker, bringing Beloyski back to Udil. Still having the Flicker, getting out. Leo Murphy coming back in with a Jeet Kune Do. Silly Boy jumps in with a jab, enabling that kill. Elzura popping the black shoes, trying to get away, but Leo Murphy's there to capture him as Udil comes in with a Terrify. Elzura still able to dash out, to walk out of that one, but Selly Boy is capitalizing in the enemy jungle, already taking a whole lot of that jungle creep. Meanwhile, though, we do see a trade happening down below. Pi had to recall. Maybe was he taken down?
He was taken down.
He was taken down again. Jana just really hates Pi for some reason. They might be able to take down that bottom side turret, but they back off just in time. Meanwhile, what happened there? Selly Boy was able to pick up a kill against Franco. Beloyski in the jungle. They might actually be able to steal this purple buff away. And yeah, Selly Boy picks it up. Elzura trying to steal it away, but Retribution comes in. Selly Boy won't have the Retri, however, for that turtle.
They're basically mirroring their movements. Geek Fam, they know that Alter Ego Esports likes to play on the foot of Pi, and therefore Pi is the one that gets taken down. But on the flip side, Alter Ego Esports, they're going very aggressive onto Beloyski as well. So they're eliminating the possibility of these two members to make plays, and they have to maneuver around without them. We can see now Alter Ego Esports, the first ones to the turtle, but Jana QT already aggressive plays once again onto Pi.
Alter Ego Esports, they're playing it really smart. I feel like they kind of caught wind of GEEK Fam, how they like to actually shut down Pi in the early game. So knowing that there's a lot of attention on Pi, they have been playing very aggressively on the other sides of the map. GEEK Fam, though, they've been able to actually get influence on the bottom side as well as the top side. But here comes Leo Murphy baiting out the Black Shoes.
Jeet Kune Do with the dragon deleted instantly by Udil and Selly Boy. Jab to death. Beloyski is looking for compensation. He doesn't find that iron hook, though. Again, Geek Fam on the back. But Luke is going to be able to actually secure the first objective of the game. Not the neutral objective, just the objective. Geek Fam securing the first turret. As now we are going to take a look at the items. Alter Ego in the lead.
Anti-strike for Selly Boy, so he has a lot of damage. He is 4-1, so there's a lot of burst, but that's a pickoff from the side of GEEK Fam.
No!
Another flicker used by Ahmad.
Oh, that's a tilter right there. You know, when you're that low, you use the flicker to get out and you still die. Elzura. Ooh, that calculation. Clutch there, as Selly Boy is going to be able to knock up Beloyski. Now Jana comes into the fray, shutting him down. Leo Murphy with Way the Dragon brings Beloyski out, but Chadera picks up the killing spree, reversing the gold lead, taking it back. Geek Fam equalizing in the gold department. Luke gonna be able to knock Udil up. Jana is here as well, jumping onto Udil, has the cutthroat, and my goodness, Udil gonna get taken down. Another brave assault comes in to knock Pi up. It's a disaster for Alter Ego.
Man, that gold lead instantly shifted now to the hands of Geek Fam, who are leading with 1,000 gold. And to top it off, Jana QT, he's been playing so aggressive, and he also has the Malefic Roar now, so the damage is going to go up tenfold. And there's a reason, right, that other than Jana QT on this panel, the Beloyski, the Franco, as well as the Beatrix pick has been so feared since last season. You can see the burst potential and the way that they're able to just find one moment to turn it back and capitalize on the situation.
And the bloody hunt into any kind of ultimate coming in from the Beatrix combo was just so good right there. And Selly Boy, he just gets taken out initially, and Alter Ego tries to recover and tries to get a bit more value back in, but then GEEK Fam just punished them, and now they're going for Udil. But Alter Ego, they have a plan. Might not work out though.
Oh, it does with the Whisker damage. It surely does. That was a trade. Both roamers taken down. That's gonna be the render shot connecting once to Selly Boy, but Ahmad comes in, taking a kill back to their hands. Onto Elzura. Jana with no purple buff is on this turtle. Selly Boy is nowhere to be seen to really go for the contest. A free turtle goes to the hands of Jana QT. The Spy tried to go for a cheeky little steal. This turtle slain was presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
Man, already you can see both of the towers from the side of Alter Ego Esports, top as well as bottom, have been taken down. So with this in mind, Geek Fam, they're going to have a better time when it comes down to those rotations as well as that map pressure. As you can see here, Luke still going to be able to clear really quick here with a 1,300 gold lead. So far, Alter Ego Esports, they're on the back foot.
Geek Fam, they seem to be having a lot more advantage, as you mentioned, Eterna. But the difference is from the first game is that they're trying to maintain discipline, but Alter Ego, they have a lot more tools available to try and make plays happen. So when Alter Ego's like this, you can't count them out.
Oh, I don't know if that was the good engage there. Look at the bottom side. Luke with the Brave Assault locking Ahmad in place. Meanwhile, Janna picks up an Unstoppable as they collapse onto Pi, who's going to be taunted. And that's the damage coming through. Pi somehow still able to dash out of that one. But Geek Fam, what an amazing bait by Elzura with the black shoes, forcing a lot of resources to be spent on him. And Geek Fam instantly capitalized on it.
It's unfortunate, and that's the amazing thing about the Lilia. You're able to bait so many resources, like you mentioned, and even then, you buy a lot of time, and 3 members from the side of Alter Ego Esports were taken down because they went all in for that. So I think maybe perhaps information is lacking from Alter Ego. If you want to go for Elzura, you need to have the information that the ultimate was already used.
Oh, just
So,
like that.
Wow.
Overextending. Way too overextended by Geek Fam. They got what they needed to, but they stayed there. And it costed Janna, well, not Janna, Elzura his life.
But that's exactly what they need, right? They need to know that black shoes were taken, was already used, and therefore they can go in for those types of engages and those pickoffs onto someone like Elzura. But Kadera,
Wow.
man, the damage! Leo Murphy instantly gets taken down.
Welcome to Beatrix's world. We're just living in it, man.
You're just living in it indeed. For Alter Ego, though,
Look at him.
I don't know, they need to be a bit more crafty with how they want to engage.
this hero.
Because before that engage onto Elzura, it seems that they were posting up, trying to make wait for a play. And it's very obvious to Geek Fam. So they have to try and make the plays more, I don't know, faster, quicker, and less intuitive, less visible for the side of Geek Fam. And that is how they can usually get the advantage.
And it's crazy already, right? I mean, I'm getting tired of mentioning it, Eterna, but the Beatrix is broken. Like, come on, man. It was instantly first pick. I don't know, at this point, what do you need to let go? Maybe just secure first pick. Go for the blue side, right? I mean, we have seen Ahmad on that Beatrix back in Season 8, and he was phenomenal at the Beatrix. He was one of the first few players who actually learned how to use the Renner early on when Beatrix was released. But here we go, Boloyski with the conceal once again, going into the bushes for the hooks. Unable to connect just yet, but Pi isolated. They don't want to go for it. They don't want to go for Pi. Sir Pi is too intimidating to gank.
Yeah, they don't want to get distracted by him either, so they're going to leave them alone, and they're going to focus on the mid side. Loyalty goes in for a hook, but unfortunately it does not connect because of the flicker that was utilized by the members from the side of Alter Ego Esports. They are going to force a recall. Geek Fam, they don't want to overcompensate just yet here, but Alter Ego, they might be looking for a pick onto Luke.
Oh, he's a fast friend. Oh, whoa! Leo Murphy still able to find a G-Kundo flicker, bringing Luke back all the way, but Luke in a 1v4. He's going to go for Udil. He's going to be able to knock him up and actually outplay the situation with Janna coming to collapse. They're going on to Luke. Luke still surviving into the back lines. What the heck? Luke, he's still alive. He's going to be able to bait the entire team. Luke, oh my God. Geek Fam might be able to end it right here.
Man, already leading with 6,000 gold here, Mirko and Arashi. They're looking to push all of the 3 lanes, and they're going in, collapsing all at the same time. This might be a problem, as Celiboy and Kai, they're not in the picture just yet.
Janna already with the cables very aggressively going to that bottom side. Chadera with the Weskers sieging it down. 2 base turrets taken out. Beloyski looking for the hook. Udil comes in, terrifying Luke, but they are able to back off. My God, Arashi. Luke, Fredrin.
How good is Fredrin, especially when Luke is playing him? At this point, we haven't seen a lot of Fredrin, but he was able to withstand, for the most part, all the damage coming in from Alter Ego. They were the ones who initiated that play, and you can say that Leo Murphy was a bit too overzealous with the Way of the Dragon, but afterwards, everyone was beating on him, and he was able to actually come out on top. You can make an argument that Alter Ego is behind and they don't have enough damage, but still, that's a very impressive performance from Luke on the Fredrin.
Yeah, Beloyski at this point, they're just having fun, baiting the buff as well, buying a little bit more time, just really making Alter Ego Esports more frustrated than they already are, as Geek Fam now look towards the Lord that has already spawned here in the Land of Dawn.
Let's play a fun game. How long will it take Geek Fam to clear this Lord up with the Wesker? Oh, you don't need to play. It's gone. It's
Never
gone.
mind.
Never mind. Can't
Way
even
too
time
fast.
it.
At the same time, right now, Elzura, he also has an anti-cuirass. So if any kind of burst potential, burst pickoff attempt is happening from the side of Alter Ego, Udil will be the main person that they look to for the damage. And Elzura, he might just be able to buy enough time right now. That's the issue for Alter Ego. They are good at playing the pickoff gameplay, but when they keep going for these pickoffs, Luke is able to survive that. Elzura is able to go back with the black shoes. And so they have been stuck using a lot of utility and spending a lot of time for very little return before Jana Cutie comes in and just turns it around.
Man, Miracle, is this going to be the game of upsets as GEEK Fam? They're looking to close this game here with one straight push.
Udil trying to defend. Leo Murphy jumps in with the Jikundo. Luke going to go for the Brave Assault, knocking Udil up. Leo Murphy still able to kite back. Luke jumping in again onto Ahmad, taunting both Selly Boy and Ahmad for Jana Cutie to dash in. Udil taking down Leo Murphy as well. Ahmad cannot withstand the damage. They're all godlike. It's a double kill and also a 2-0 clean sweep from GEEK Fam. Utterly destroying Alter Ego, taking revenge for the first leg match. Oh man, I want to see GEEK Fam in playoffs.
What did they do in that week that they were off?
You know what they did? They gave Jana the opportunity to play Assassins. Finally.